Welcome home, all of my divine loves and my divine lovettes. I love you guys from the door to the floor. Need I say more? You guys, come on in. Happy sober anniversary to all of those who are sober on this beautiful, blessed day of April 24. Wow. Yeah. But for the grace, I'm so proud of you guys. Keep doing what you're doing one day at a time, one step at a time. If it get real rough, 1 second at a time. But just remember that the Love You Divine Tarot Channel family is behind you guys 1000%. You heard me? Yeah. It's very vital that you guys know this. You heard me? Just know this. Okay. Okay, so you guys, I have not actually had time to sit and what do you call marinate on your energy as so. But Divine Spirit has showed me some of you guys are dealing with a situation. But before we do that, let's please have a brief moment of silence. Virgos, I got Virgo. Ooh, so some of you guys are Virgos, or some of you guys are dealing with a Virgo. Something like that going on there. Yeah. So let's have a brief moment of silence, if you will, for all of those in the spiritual world, in the spiritual realm, those who may be actually picking up a drink for their first time right now, or a drug for their first time. Gateway drugs for their first time, those who are switching seats on the Titanics, with drugs to alcohol to drugs for the first time. We're going to have a moment of silence for those who actually died from this incurable disease of drug addiction and alcoholism, which is also a generational curse, the worst, okay? All right? The reason it's the worst is because a lot of people are in denial. They don't know what it means to be an alcoholic or a drug addict, period. They don't know, okay? They don't know. They think, well, I take a drink a year. That and then, what I'm saying? Okay, that doesn't equal anything. Okay, that's fine too. But nevertheless, we have to get into the deep-seated energy of why you take a drink a year. You know what I mean? Because if you don't drink, to my knowledge, if I say I don't eat meat once a year, right? When I say I don't do something, I'm gonna use the LGBTQ, okay? I'm gonna use them for a minute. If I say I don't like X, Y, and Z, this is what I don't like. I'm not gonna have one once a year. So it's very vital. This thing is tricky. It's a disease that's kind of bad and powerful and tricky. But nevertheless, let's have a brief moment of silence, if you will, you guys, to send light and love to those who already died from this direct result of this disease. And those who are struggling to get here and don't have a clue how to get here. Those who are still in denial about this generational curse and incurable disease. In that moment of silence, you guys, let's send everyone light and love. Let us begin. Thank you. Andre, Tamika, Zalis, Ali, Leo, Trisha, Trayvon, Treese, Dede, Laureen, Clarice, Mitchell, Michi, Kwame, Q, Libe, Benibe, Philip and Norris, Morris, John, Lee, wow, Sue, I'm hearing Sue Ellen, Frank, and T. So a lot of names have really come through to be. what they mean to you, they mean to you, you guys. Some of these guys have already passed on the other side, and they want their names to be heard. Okay. Okay. Ooh, that was really a lot. Okay. Now, what I'm seeing here, you guys, I'm trying to, I want to make this brief because I don't want to get into anything long and drawn out. Period. Okay. That way I can move on to the next. I don't, if you guys don't know, I don't have any accounts anywhere. I have a Instagram that I haven't shut down that I never used since about 5 years or something like that. I haven't had any activity on it because I had an ex that hijacked everything that I do. So if you guys receive anything that may be, weird or something like that, just know it's my ex. I got ex, I got crazy stuff going on that's trying to, like a lot of people do, you know what I'm saying? So I figure like I thought I wasn't unique, you know what I mean, in that area. It's always somebody trying to slander the good that's being produced out here in this world. So I do have ex that out here to revenge, and I don't know exactly why or for what reason. Because truth be told, I don't have time. I don't. You see where I spend my time? I spend my time with you guys to try to, give back what was solely given to me by, spiritual beings. Okay, and then when I have a download, that's what I do. But I do have revengeful exes. I may have, encountered some things in my family as well. So I need to put that out there because it's been with me all my life. Where I thought I had a friend, and then next thing you know, the friend disappeared because they disappeared with a family member, and stuff like that. Because I had a family member that always would constantly take my friends from me. So I grew up with a crazy, strange environment myself. And all that time, that family member, did certain things to me, even tried to kill me 3 times, but that's neither here nor there. And that's not even him. And who say that? Because I love this guy. He said, that's Negro here nor there. Oh my God, Sean, shout out to Sean. Sean had me crying laughing. But he said that Negro here nor there. And things of that nature, like if it wasn't for my angels, I wouldn't be here because I, was point blank range with a shotgun when a family member tried to blow my head off. You know what I'm saying? I mean, try to shoot. And when I was only 7, and they said, it's not loaded. Homie, whoever you are, I heard that voice in my ear say, duck. And I ducked just in time. And all I heard was the bullet go so by my ear and that hole in my mother's wall. I said, what the? Anywho, that's a whole different, that's like an episode, within itself. But nevertheless, those things have happened to me, so I still have people in my, and they may be even from my past life, because I was going to say that, this may be a family member that was from my past life that's just here to, finish their job that they feel like they didn't finish in the previous past. Like I don't know what ails people, right? I personally don't have any animosity towards, anyone. Like even the people that have hurt me in the past. That's the past for me. You know what I'm saying? However, I do have my story, and my story, it has, these past events in them, but they hold no weight. But again, some people are just who they are. They're very vengeful, in that life. And some may have accumulated along the way because those type of people also draft people. They try to have people, so they won't look like they're the alienated one. Oh, I just don't like this person. Oh, this person, let's do this to them. They try to create armies, if you will, to be up against, whatever they're up against, or to fight their agenda, whatever they are. And this is the reason why I don't like them. Okay. When it's truly, if you examine it, you'll find out the true bias that they have. The bias is within themselves. A lot of times it's because they are not working on themselves. They really need professional help, and they know not what they do. So that's why, you guys, it's important to do this type of spiritual work that we're doing, and to be of soundness of mind when we're doing it. Because these people, I'm speaking about, I'm sure they're not soundness of mind. Okay. I'm sure with all my heart and soul that they are not soundness of mind, because this is not soundness of mind behavior. That's why I highly commend you on this channel for coming to me, you know what I'm saying, and sharing your sobriety with me. It means a lot to me, you know what I'm saying? Okay, now get on down with the get down. So I see you guys, the reason, because things, I know how they work, you know what I'm saying? So you guys have a story similar to mine. You can share something in the comments if you like, and that'll be great. If you like, you guys, this is not of judgment. Nevertheless, shout out to those who have 24 years. Shout out to those who have 2 years. Shout out to those who have 4 years. Shout out to those who have 6 years. Okay. Shout out to those who, have 6 years. Okay, that's it. All right. So you guys, so those are the numbers that we're dancing around here. Now, okay, let's see. I'm gonna see if Divine Spirit want to shout out anyone else, because I don't want to leave you guys out. Okay. I said 4 years. Shout out to those who have 4 years. I said 6 years. Shout out to those who have 7 years, because that came up too. What's going on, Divine Spirit? Any more years out there that we need to shout out? That's looking at us right now. Okay, shout out to those who have 10 years. Shout out to those who have 5 years. You guys are going to be, you're going to have a beautiful, sober adventure of truth according to your heart's desire. Okay, shout out to those who have 10 years. Shout out to those who have 27 years. Those who have 27 years, you are really embarking on a spiritual partnership. Okay, even if it is with oneself. Okay. But it's a lot of healing that took place in this spiritual partnership with you and the spiritual connection, your soulmate. Because you guys were praying all the time to overcome these obstacles and realize success. And this person here who's been sober for 5 and 10 years, you guys have a lot of positive change on every dimensional level that has come to truth. So you guys will actually see the truth here. And a lot of you guys will receive some unexpected money and stuff like that. Okay. But nevertheless, you guys who have 27 years as spiritual partner, those of you who have 2 years, you and your spiritual partner, it's coming together some kind of way here. Those of you who have 7 years, you and your spiritual partner are coming together as well. You're having a spiritual partnership, but it's not through osmosis. It's through taking, doing the healing work. And a lot of you guys, your third eye is open here. So shout out to those who have 27 years, 10 years, 19 years. Just let me see something here. Okay. Yeah. So those are coming up here, you guys. I like that. Okay. 10 years. Okay. Any other years? Yep. 5 years, 7 years. Okay. Yeah, because you guys went through like a karmic situation where it taught you guys a valuable lesson. Okay. A lot of you guys had to grow from that, and your heart had to heal. Okay. Your heart chakra had to heal. I can't make it up here. Look, in love, like you guys learned the truth about love. 6 and 7. All right. So those of you who have 6, 5 years, and 7 years, these are the things that you guys had to have. You had to go through this in order to learn this. Okay. A lot of you had 12 years. Congratulations. Shout out to those who have 12 years. You went through this as well. Okay, so I'm going to end with that and talk about you guys, because I apologize. A lot of you guys are not really feeling happy because you're not in service. A lot of you guys need to do the service work here. Okay, it says, you guys, you guys have to get in service. Okay, because right now, you guys are at a part where spiritually you semi feel like you're in a hard rock, in a hard place, because you're not in service, is what I'm getting here. And because you guys feel good when you serve someone else. I do know that right here. And it's telling you guys, it's making you feel like you're not on the right path. All right. That's what's going on. So immediately, I want to get into your read. What I see here is a lot of you guys have been really, dealing with a lot of depression here because of the loss of your mother. Your friends are trying to help you guys, you know, cope with this situation here of depression without, you know, sexing it away, you know, gambling it away. They're trying to help you guys deal with the situation here with the loss of your mother. And my condolences to those of you guys, because I didn't realize it was so close to Mother's Day here. So yeah, my condolences. So a lot of you guys are dealing with that wholeheartedly. Okay. Let me, because I may have to do something extra here. And I'm feeling that, you know, that I may have to do something extra here. So bear with me, you guys. Let me see something here. Yeah, see, they're telling you guys to make sure you guys are keeping it simple, okay? Please make sure you guys are keeping it simple. Yeah, because you guys, believe it or not, you are old souls, okay? Very sparingly, except of course for, you know, I love you, thank you. So you guys are you old souls, and you use these old soul words, you know, very sparingly, except of course for I love you, thank you, wow, now, and cool. All right. So these are the words that you guys do use, okay, very sparingly. That's what I was trying to say. So you guys are old souls, and you use these words very sparingly, except, of course, for I love, thank you, wow, now, and cool. Wow. The universe is saying that the universe actually is sending you guys love, okay? And pay attention to the sequence things are happening in your life is for love. So they're telling you guys to keep it simple, because that spiritual union anyway is coming together. It's coming together for you guys. Anything else, Divine Spirit? Anything else? Ooh, yeah, something else. Okay. Yeah. 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 It's love in spite of it all. You know, it's that self-love, it's that spiritual love. It's about LOVE, love, okay? Because right now you guys are experiencing, wow, yeah. Okay, so it's telling you guys, before this ever began, there was you and the best friends. See, yeah. Oh, and wide-eyed curiosity among you about about who would be the first to leap, the first to forget, the first to kiss, the first to tell, the first to fall, the first to get back up, and the first to remember that it all began with a dare to love in spite of it all. Is that so you guys, yeah, this is about love in spite of it all. And remember that glint in your eye. Oh, yeah, so that's what it's about. You guys keeping it simple, and remember that love is in spite of it all. It's the highest energy of them all. All right. Especially when it's given the right way. All right. When it's given the wrong way, it's evil. You see, love spelled backwards is evil, but this is the highest energy of them all. A lot of you guys don't realize that you were born with a special quality, this it thing, okay? You guys have the it thing, okay? You have beautiful confidence, okay? You guys are very persistent, okay? And really sexy, it's telling me right here. Yeah, and you guys have a lot of strength, okay? So a lot of you guys were born with all of these it qualities that matter here. You were born that way, okay? So you were destined for this highest energy of them all. Ooh, so much hidden, okay? Well, let me, anything hidden? Okay, anything hidden. Yeah, okay, so, and it's no rush, you guys, to receive anything or to give anything. It's no rush, you have time. They're telling you guys, you have time. Okay, why? Because the acronym for time, Divine Spirit told me in my channel message that they told me, because you guys know, those who don't know, is I receive channel messages from the higher realms, from the spirit guides, from the angels, and stuff like that, and archangels as well. Okay, but nevertheless, they gave me time as well. Yeah, so they gave me a lot of information. But the bottom line is, this time. The acronym for time is TIME. It's things you guys must earn. You guys have a lot of time because it's a lot of things that you guys must earn and you will earn here. You are already born with this equality. It says, ever wonder what would make life fleeting pain and sorrow totally and unquestionably worth it? How about living forever, wildly in love and love wildly? You have so much to look forward to. Sign the universe. So you guys, you have nothing but time. That's powerful. That's powerful. That is powerful. You have nothing but time. Why? Because you guys choose light and love above, in spite of it all. And they're telling you guys, you know, because you're working with that keep it simple now, it's a beautiful thing. But to put the, you know, the icing on the cake, you guys were already born with this type of strength, you know, and ability. Period. Wow. Most people are just trying to survive, you guys. Please remember that. Most people are simply just trying to survive. That's the overall energy for you guys to realize that, you know, people are not really focused on the journey that you're on. You know, like, believe it or not, and it's hard, it's painful to say, sobriety is the road less traveled. Okay. And that really hurts to say, because I just did a video on that and I didn't release it yet. Oh my God. I hope I can release it. I got a couple of videos that's been on hold for a minute because I was trying to edit them. So be patient with me, you guys, if you will. But nevertheless, it says, you know, like what I'm telling you guys is sobriety is a road less traveled, even though we were born that way, right? People really think it's something wrong with people, you know, who are sober, but we were born that way. We weren't born with no blood in our mouth. We weren't born with no whatever, okay? So it's saying, just remember, most people are so um, overtaken by your charm. They're awed by your confidence and inspired by your choices. They simply forget to say thank you, please, and I love you like crazy. As often as they feel the urge, let's not be one of those people. Thank you, please, I love you like crazy. Yeah, so they want you guys to remember that, you know, these people are just trying to survive. So even if you guys have helped people and you feel like, you know, it's not a good thing to be in service because people are not saying thank you, you know, they're not saying please, they're saying just get this for me, just do that for me. Divine Spirit is saying, please remember, these people are on some type of other tactic. They're not on the journey that you're on. They're just simply trying to survive. And it's crazy because even in road driving on the road, people are this way. You know, is what I'm getting. Like this is the message that the Most High is showing right now. Even in driving, people are disillusioned with what survival means. So those people think that if they just tell you what to do, then they're, you know, this is what to do. You know, this is the way it means to survive. And if I don't be direct, if I be a little soft, if I say, you know, they think they're there. So this is a part of why you guys don't want to get in service, or you guys feel like, you know, I don't want to be in service. This is not the right path. You know, these people are just talking to me all crazy. They're disrespecting me. They're not saying thank you. I'm getting everything done with it. These people are simply in a mindset of survival. Like, you see people driving on the road, and unfortunately, a lot of people think defense driving, you know, means that you cut somebody off before they cut you off. That is not defense driving. Defense driving is being aware that there's danger and avoiding it. All right. And but you have other people thinking, okay, this is defense driving. I have to defense drive. And it's interesting that people have, like we all have different perception, right? So that's their perception of it. No one has actually explained it to these people on what, survival shall look like or what it shall be like. And then maybe someone had, but it was only that interpretation of it. So therefore, you guys, unfortunately, are feeling the unhappiness from the service that you have been given all along. And on top of that, you're mourning your parents. So it brings about this depressed state here for you guys, okay? But you guys make sure that okay, let me just touch on something here, because see, once this depression lingers on, it becomes a situation where, there's outside help needed. There's, things that need to step in, you know what I'm saying, and give you guys that bigger hand so for you guys to be very content with situations. Big and small losses and difficulties follow us throughout life. And experiencing sadness, grief, anxiety, depression, moods, and anger at times is normal, even healthy for everyone. Excessive, though, melancholy, anxiety, or depression moods, or a sense of persuasive pointlessness that rarely goes away, on the other hand, may be a big sign of depression. Okay? The symptom of a reason for depression may vary, and it does not always encompass obvious losses or sadness. What is usually experienced by most, however, are persistently negative feelings and thoughts that are difficult or impossible to stop. You may still be able to smile or laugh, but underneath it all lies a huge, immovable grief that seems impenetrable or penetratable, right? Nobody should go through depression alone. And with appropriate professional support and patience, it is possible to not only recover, but also find a more authentic and enriching relationship with yourself and others. So that's what's happening, you guys. So a lot of you guys don't realize this situation, even though it's the loss of a mother, it's been going on and on and on and on. So it may be time to seek grief counseling for this depression as well. Okay, it may be time to go into grief counseling. All right, so that's a suggestion simply. Okay, all right, so you guys, I'm going to close out. But before I do, I have one message, and then I'm going to pull one message out of the message box. I'm going to get my book up and pull it out. All right. It says, Dear Sober Anniversary Celebratory, I'm proud of you. This is from your spiritual realm, your spiritual guides, anything that you guys are, anything that you use as a higher power of you. All right. It's directly to you. And a lot of you guys, it's from the lost loved ones, this message right here as well. It says, Dear Sober You, now is one of those times you're being asked to add someone, all right? To add someone. To add a distance, take a step back, and to do nothing but observe. Okay, let me say this again. Dear Sober You, now is the time. Now is one of those times you're being asked to add some distance. Take a step back and do nothing but observe. Don't worry about how long it will take to regroup. Just know it's temporary and actually an opportunity to take a breath. Slow down and look at how far you've come. Decisions for the highest good are made when you have clarity, okay? Which comes from being open to information from both the intellectual and the intuition. When you step into the role of observer, it's as if you turn on a switch that allows your soul to be an essential part of the information gathering and decision-making process. In this way, you can approach things from a more neutral and non-judgmental place. We know you'll make the right choice. Trust us when we say now is not the time to get too close to the fray. Step back now, you will be glad you did. Love you. Okay? So it's something you guys must step back from at this time. And it's really what I'm sensing about this is step back from your grieving, you know, and center yourself in such a way where you are there with professionals who can assist you in grieving. That is another way to step back and let the professionals take the wheel. That's what I'm getting. Okay? That's what I'm getting from this. For sure. Yeah, see, yeah, yeah. So I split it on this here, and it's telling you guys to step back because a lot of you guys are, you know, feeling guilty. Some of you guys think your mom feel guilty for leaving you, but some of you guys feel guilty and you're still angry about, you know, her leaving. So it's time for forgiveness here. A lot of you guys felt like, you know, you were left behind, but you were not left behind here, okay? Your family member wants you guys to have faith in the middle of whatever is going on, and don't be complacent. They want you guys to keep your faith here, okay? They want you to use your intuition and keep praying, okay? Because they are with you guys, okay? They look, they don't want you to ignore your recovery and be grateful for your recovery here, because they definitely want you guys to recover, okay? They want you to put your recovery first and be grateful for it here, okay? Yeah, that's what they're saying, okay? That's what I'm getting. So that was interesting. That's what they want. They want you to definitely just stay in that energy of gratitude, because I'm gonna tell you guys a little secret here. You show me a grateful person who's, you know, you show me a grateful alcoholic or recovering addict, grateful, I'll show you a sober one every time. So they definitely want you to be grateful here, okay? And I'm gonna pull a message from the box, so bear with me, guys. I'm taking off this jacket. It's getting hot because I have. Okay, it's going down, pound for pound. All right. Woo. Rarely do the tools come out. Okay, so you guys know that there's 100 tools to use. If you do not, look them up because there are, okay? So there's 100 tools to use, and my favorite tool is right here. I had to place this in this box. This is a box full of everything, okay? Channel message, spiritual message, 12-step message. The 12-step message came out, float for you guys, telling you guys about the 100 tools to use. They're asking you to use tool number 36, which is my favorite one. Don't test your willpower. Don't test your willpower. There's that 3, okay? They're telling you guys, don't test your willpower with your mind, body, and spirit, okay? All right, a lot of you guys are manifesting to persevere, and you're spiritually awakened and spiritually aligned because these two numbers equals that beautiful number 9. All right, you guys have been manifesting to persevere, but that number 6, when divine spirit speaks to that number 6, is telling you guys, I see you manifesting mind, body, and spirit, and I've been with you past, present, and future lifetimes. But guess what? Do not be distracted, because when that number 6 comes in, that number 6 brings a lot of distractions. Okay. So divine spirit is telling you guys, do not be distracted, okay? Because what you're manifesting is on the way, because 3 and 6 equals 9. You guys have completed a spiritual ending in your life. That's a spiritual ending. That 9 is before that 10. So that's a spiritual ending. That's it, okay? You guys are spiritually awakened and spiritually aligned, and you have reached a spiritual ending. So divine spirit is saying, use that tool number 36. Do not test your willpower on your anniversary. Somebody might say, oh, let's go here, let's go there. And you know you're dealing with depression, you're unhappy, things are not, and you guys have not yet done some some dotting I's and crossing T's, okay? Do not test your willpower today. I love you guys. This is where we must part ways. Of life, lives, and death pass. You will see or hear me again. Until then, you guys, namaste. And have a beautiful, sober anniversary.